Welcome, everyone, to the Franklin Delano Roth II official campaign kickoff. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Sandy Roth. I'm Denny's wife. And thank you. And I've always heard you're supposed to, not yet, David, on cue. You're always supposed to pump up an audience before you start speaking. And after looking at the crowd today, I think the best way to pump up this audience is to have my brother-in-law, the one and only David Govro, stand up and spin in a circle with his hat. Yeah, because that looks good right there. I have a few important tasks I gotta talk about this morning. First of all, where's Cynthia? Cynthia's birthday today. Happy birthday, Cynthia. Do I have any other birthdays today? No? Okay. Happy birthday, Cynthia. They should be our neighbors. I have some thank yous. I need to do some thank yous because we could not have made this happen without some help. First, I want to thank the American Legion for letting us use this beautiful room. It's perfect for this occasion. Rachel is out at the bar. They open at 2, but Rachel's coordinated everything, and we couldn't have done it without her. She's been so helpful. Trish, the bartender? Yeah. Take care of Trish. She's working hard. Ellie Rose, my 15-year-old niece in the back, and Nehemiah, and Carson, and Emma. Okay, there you go. Raise your hands so everybody can see you. They have worked so hard today. Rick McMullen, my sound guy, the equipment guy, and Jack Genever, our photo and video guy. Rick makes us sound good, and Jack makes us all look good. And Debbie and David Govro, right here up in front, who will be helping at the donation table. If you can make a donation, that'd be great. Also, we have a photo op table, which is just past the donation table, where you can actually take your picture with Denny wearing a real cowboy hat. Is that Richard Dowd? Oh my God, I didn't know you were here. I ignored you wore your hat. Richard Dowd's here. I didn't take your call a minute ago. I'm sorry. Okay, so we can have a real photo op wearing a real cowboy hat. Debbie and David will help you with that. Who else do I need to thank? My second job today was to make sure the pizza stayed warm. And I think I did it right. Did everybody have warm pizza? Okay, that was my concern of the day. Number 3, I'd like to mention that if you're a social media kind of person, we have all the cards and the bios on the table. Go out and follow us and like Denny on Facebook and Instagram, and check out his website because those things are important for you to know where he stands on all the different issues. The tables all have chalkboards. I think they all have chalkboards on them, and chalk. And so as Denny travels the 8th district, he's trying to learn what's most important to people, what issue really matters to you, like whether it be healthcare or the economy or whatever. So we would like for you to write on your chalkboard what you would like Denny to talk about down the road. So that's what the chalk and the chalkboards are for. Or you can just draw some pictures. It's up to you. And last, my task today is to introduce Theresa Adams, who will be introducing Denny in just a moment. But before I hand it off to Theresa, I want to take a minute and tell you about how I met Denny, how we met. So we met in 1999 at a happy hour in downtown St. Louis. He was there for a farming convention, and I was there out after work with some coworkers for happy hour. And so I spotted him across the room with that cowboy hat on, and I marched straight over to him and said, "I like your cowboy hat." Yes, ladies, I made the first move. Yeah, but after an evening of dancing and talking, I was smitten with his good looks, his charm, and his dance moves. But that night, though, I did not know there was so much more to Denny Roth than the cowboy hat. It didn't take long for me to realize he is a special mix of kindness, generosity, honesty, integrity, and smarts. But today, I am most struck by his determination for what he has decided to do, and that is run for office in hopes of making the 8th District a better place for all of us, those of us who live in the 8th District. And I will support him every day, every step of the way. Thanks. So, talking about the 8th District, Jenny mentions this too, but so many people don't know where the 8th District is, or maybe even realize what district they're in. I didn't. So we had a map of Missouri blown up showing the 8 districts, and then the 8th District itself blown up, which is 28 counties. So if you haven't looked up here, you can see, if you're in the 8th District or maybe the 3rd District, just depending on where you live. So hats off to you, Denny Roth, for where you are, for what you're doing. Thank you, sweetheart. Now, as we get older, we start to realize what we really value in life. A warm home when it's cold, good food, our loved ones, and people who enrich our life. And that leads me up to my task at hand, introducing Theresa Adams, someone we truly value. Theresa is a dear friend of ours, a political voice for our local area, and most importantly, a big Denny Roth supporter. Theresa is that one person who can be tough as nails, clever as a con artist, sharp as a tack, and eloquent as any seasoned politician. When I think of Theresa, the words "no filter" come to mind, because there is none. As does free-spoken, unvarnished opinion, and I don't give a damn. So it might get interesting here in a couple minutes. I don't know. I haven't read her speech. But like it or not, you'll know where she stands. She is a devoted wife to Roy, right here in the front. She has 2 children, Dennis and Rhiannon, who are both with her today. A whole horde of grandkids, as she calls them, and 2 great-grandkids, brother and sister, who she keeps all day, 3 days a week, early to late. So the lady has some endurance and some patience. But she loves her family fiercely, and she is the centerpiece of her tribe, as she calls them. And Denny and I have become part of that tribe. But I'm lucky to say she's been a political advisor when we need her, an expressive and articulate speech writing consultant, as well as some other people in the room, who we can call upon occasionally, and a down-to-earth, genuine friend. So ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to hand it over to Theresa Adams.